Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 5th of June, Derby Day, brilliant racing at Epsom, good fast ground expected, they've been watering, 5 cracking televised races on ITV, concluding with the Cazoo Derby at 4:30. We start off with our value angle selection in the 2 o'clock. This is the Tattenham Corner Handicap, a Class 2 over 1 mile 2, and I do think that Great Gadian of Roger Variance is very much overpriced here. Now, he's been written off after proving a really expensive disappointment when making his handicap debut at Sandown 16 days ago. The ground too soft for him and he pulled far too hard in a muddling small field race there, weakening up the hill. I think he's still extremely well treated. I liked his seasonal reappearance second, although he was turned over at a short price, sent off a well-backed 11-10 favourite there. A lot of variants have just been needing the run this season. I think they think that he's extremely well handicapped. A fast run, fast ground handicap at Epsom I think should suit him ideally, and I think he can swoop late on. He's double figures this morning. I think that's a very fair price. For our nap of the day, we go to the 4:30, the Cazoo Derby, a Group 1, 1 mile 4, the best race of the entire turf season in my opinion. It's a cracking renewal this time around. We've got 12 runners declared. The likely short price favourite, Bolshoi Ballet, O'Brien, an absolute genius, but there's little doubt this one is an extremely thin price on the bare form. He's won all of his races at Leopardstown so far. His 2 defeats has come away from that track. He's got stamina to prove. Now, he's almost certain to stay. That won't be an issue. But when he won by 6 lengths in the Derrinstown, he was hammered in the market in the perfect position, quick and clear at the right time. Everything went absolutely right for him. Now, he could well be an improving top-class performer, but a price around 5 to 4 more than factors that in. I'm determined to look elsewhere. I'm going to go for Ed Dunlop's John Leaper. Now, this scopy 3-year-old has won 2 of his 3 career starts so far. He began last September with a very promising effort in a warm Doncaster maiden that's been working out well subsequently, and he's come back this time around an absolute revelation after 8 months off, winning on the all-weather against nothing at Newcastle, but in a very taking style, and then stepping up when winning the Betway Fairway Stakes. Just a modest listed contest that on the 15th of May, but if you watch the run back, he was far too free for nearly 90% of that race, and you're just expecting him any minute to weaken out of things, but no, he put his head down and quick and clear, looking a thorough stayer. If he settles for the first time, I think he's going to take his form to another level in what's likely to be a strongly run derby. You'd hope they're going to go a decent gallop. It's not absolutely obvious that they will. He has got plenty to find on the figures, but Dettori's book now, I think he'll settle, and I think he can come through late. He's certainly at the prices is the one who makes plenty of appeal, and he's a sporting nap on this cracking day of racing. There's 3 other televised races on ITV, the 2:35, the Princess Elizabeth Stakes, a Group 3 over a mile. Well, Mamora disappointed some when well beaten at Goodwood on her seasonal debut, but I think she probably just set a too slow a gallop there and was a sitting duck, getting tired and one paced in the final furlong. I think she'll be a lot sharper for that first run in 7 months, and she should now be spot on. A positive ride from the front on fast ground at Epsom, never a bad idea. The 3:10, the Cazoo Diomed Stakes, a Group 3 over a mile. Well, Century Dream, again, Simon and Ed Crisford, I'm hoping they're going to have a good day. Won this race in 2018, and he should be a lot sharper for his seasonal reappearance, where he had absolutely no chance in the Lockinge behind Palace Pier on testing ground at Newbury. I watched that run back this morning. I don't think he ran as badly as finishing out the back suggests. He was still pulling at halfway, dropped out in rear, and basically allowed to come home in his own time when beaten, not given a hard time at all. Much faster ground at Epsom. He's been trained for this race again. I think he'll take an awful lot of beating. The 3:45, the Whirlpool Dash, the fastest 5 furlong sprint in the world, a Class 2 handicap. There's so much early pace on here, you think it can't help but burn itself out, and I'm going to take a chance on Exalted Angel of Carl Burks. Now, this sprinter been running really well and shown that he handles undulating tracks earlier in the season until sinking in really bad ground at Haydock tailed off last time. You can forget that run. They're going to go an absolutely blistering gallop here. They're all speedballs, and I think if this one sees daylight in the last 100 yards, he might be able to pounce at a double figure price. Best of luck on Derby Day, betting experts.